Okay. Okay. Hi. Hello. Nice to meet you, everyone. And I'm translating from London, from Julia Winter Studio. And today we are going to speak about erotic photo shoot, risky things, right? Why people would like to risk, why people would like to be on the edge, why people would like to undress, why people would like to expose yourself in nude photography, why people would like to try dangerous things. Is sexuality so dangerous? Why people then nervous? Why they get scared when it takes to taking their clothes off, getting undressed, right, and performing? Okay, what is it so scary, right, to show yourself, to be vulnerable, to express your sexuality, to express your nudity, to actually be in front of the camera naked? What it is so scary, right? I'm going to talk about creative things at the moment, right? When children create, they're not afraid. Okay, when children create something with themselves, in the body, right? Kids develop. When we talk about nude photography, when we talk about erotic photography, it's a creative process, and adults get scared and really nervous, right? Really nervous getting to the studio, preparing for a photo shoot or video shoot, right? It is nerve-wracking for them, right? Creating erotic photography, right? It is a creative process, right? It is a creative process. So for children, when we bring them into any kind of curriculum and make them to create or play games, right, we understand that children are developing, and that is okay. That is actually a must. All the education program now goes around the games and creative process, right? But when it comes to adults been forgotten. Okay, and so what they do is they create their own games, right? And they play their own, and create their own rules. And here at the studio, I play a lot of games with adults, and we create a lot of role play scenarios. Okay, at the start with people who are absolutely nervous and shy and embarrassed about undressing and even going anywhere closer to erotic photo shoot, we wear masks. Okay, wearing a mask and closing your face, right, hiding your identity helps people to create. Can you imagine? Helps people to feel free, helps people to get rid of those preconception voices that they're doing something wrong, that this is all risky, that this is all dangerous. Okay, I help. Okay, I help to create. I help adults to create erotic photography, to undress, and to make art, nude art, and including hot and sexy situations, right? Movies, adult movies. So what it is, erotic photo shoot? Erotic photo shoot can be understand in two ways. One is when people are shooting their bodies, right? When they're shooting their bodies, and most of the time they do not understand what they're doing. They just undressing and they just taking a pictures of themselves and of their body. They do not realize what was happening or why they need to do this, or okay, maybe this lighting is this way and this way. They do not realize most of the time, and majority of them are doing this just because of the experience itself. It's really scary and challenging. Okay, so people are looking to go through the challenges. It's like jumping from the plane. That's how adrenaline kicks in for some people, that this is so risky and so scary. So erotic photo shoot and adult studios make adults feel creative in the process. Feel that impulse, feel where the body is going, understand what the idea is coming, understand what the fantasy is behind it, what they would like to create, what they would want to do with their body, how they would like to express it. And I can tell you, when they go into expressive mode, they doing most scariest things, and not even sexy and not even okay. But for some people, the body reflects this way. Okay, there is a lot of trauma, there is a lot of anxiety, there is a lot of rules and limits they go through, and they just start performing some ridiculous stuff. Okay, and that's how the Eros energy, it's a freedom which is caged and locked inside people, express, comes out. Okay, and then later, when they warm up in the shoot, is getting better and better. Okay, so people, when they're doing first time, and when they acting out, and when they pretending, and when they performing, that's okay. Okay, they can hold themselves, and they can plan the shoot, and they just do that. But I am talking to go free. I am talking to, to lose yourself. I'm talking to shake everything off. I am talking about performing in the way that you feel. And different people feel different way about expressing their nudity, showing their private parts, undressing, okay, how they feel, how they look when they're taking their clothes off, okay. It is not always a celebration, right? It is sometimes you see that people go through the kind of like a torture and the pain, okay. So erotic photo shoot from one side can be cozy, safe, and secure when you plan everything, when you know what will happen, right? And when you make, how to say, specific uh, ideas with the person, right? But when you have no ideas, just a blank page, and you say, that's it, this is your creative space, this is your energy, right? I'll help them and direct them during the shoot, but they're doing it from scratch and by themselves. Okay, that's what they create. I can tell you, when you let them do the thing, the strangest thing will come out. Okay, and those strangest thing I call therapy. Okay, therapy. So erotic photo shoot for some people could be very sexy and fun. Okay, especially when they come as a couple, right? And they just want to celebrate their love, celebrate their hotness, celebrate their desire, passion, and do new things. Okay, they're looking to try new things, do it together, prepare together, fantasize together, experience this experiment together. That's kind of like a bonding and going deeper. Okay, it's a connection, it's a new connection with sexy pictures, with sexy videos. Okay, they are making something what will last forever in their heads, in their energy, in their body. Okay, and of course there will be a proof, uh, graceful and lovely pictures, sexy, right, or videos to show that, right? But there is another way. There is another way to go about it, when there is no plan, when there is a freestyle, when I let my adults, just be bonkers, just be wild, just be crazy, just do whatever they want if they feel that that's what they do. They don't want to be limited. Okay, so these type of photo shoots are absolute art. Okay, absolute art, and I have not too many of these photo shoots, because people love to be told. Okay, people love to follow the rules. Okay, people want direction, people want to be perfect straight away, people want to nail it in the first go. Okay, when I'm saying nailing it, and I'm talking about first time photo shoot, right? It is okay to go on the driving class or a dancing class and do a mistake, and actually, not to go into the rhythm, or hit the car into the tree, or go into the bush, or just be like, When you're driving first time, it is normal to understand that you will do mistakes. Okay, it is normal to understand that it's not going to be perfect. Okay, and you would know that you need this lesson to take again and again and again. Okay, to actually make something, right? When we come to a photo studio, there are assumption that the photographer's or videographer's job is to make them look perfect. Okay, so they coming the first time, first time ever, never done anything like that before, never practice. Okay, especially when they don't practice, right? And they think that they are the greatest movie stars, okay, and the hottest models. Right, those who are on Pinterest, okay, with the thousands and thousands of views. And when they bring a lot of pictures just to, to make copies, okay, to recreate them, right? And they choose amazing shots, right? They choose amazing shots which comes from professional people, okay, who are absolutely aware how they look, right? Who worked on their body all their life, okay, who created this specific shot maybe with the, like million shots before that, right? I'm not saying that you can't create straight away great shots. Yes, you can. And I am, that photographer, I never fail, I never had a successful photo shoot. Okay. I am just saying when people have very high expectations, then they have a disappointment. Okay. Disappointment. There are some who would think that you just have to film this way that she would look, my wife wants to look amazing. You need to edit all the videos that she would not see in the real life how she's looking. Okay, and these type of things, when people, and yes, there is a Photoshop, okay, and we can edit a photography to the liking, okay, and there is a special service like a post-production. There are people who do not know what is post-production, okay, what's the editing is, okay, and some so confused thinking that they will go to the studio, they will create a raw file, okay, raw file, which is actually it's a very big file. Okay, you can open it up, it expands enormously, right? You can make I don't know, a picture of 5-story building with the raw file. Then you compress it, right? Compress it in post-production and you editing, right? And there are a lot of softwares that you can change this image to whatever you want, basically, okay? Editing is the most time-consuming process, okay? And there are different softwares. If you edit photography, okay, it's different skills. And when you edit videography, okay? So I'm explaining for people who have no idea that actually not only that it's a different knowledge, it takes time. Okay, like you, for example, shooting any kind of a movie, okay? They shooting a movie, they creating so many goals, they testing, right? And then there is a time when they editing this movie and taking it, together, doing audio, doing transition, doing different kind of things to make the movie work. Okay, it's not the same that you would film in the studio and this movie straight away would go into an editing form. That's not happening. Okay, that's not happening. Yes, you can take on the phone, okay, pictures on the phone, and on the phone pictures are compressed. They go straight away into JPEG form, right? And you can take on the phone even with the filters, right? There are apps, you open the app, you open the camera on the phone, right? You set up that app. Okay, it's very simple, like on TikTok. You open the video, you choose the app, and you would get a certain filter. But when you go to a studio, right, you take a real camera, real camera. There are no apps in the real camera. Okay, but there is services in the post-production, and people have to understand that it's a time-consuming process. If they're shooting a half a day, okay, event at the studio, couples, for example. They're shooting 2 or 3 hours. Sometimes it takes 2, 3, 5 days to edit to the standard that they like. Okay, and those 5 days, it's someone who is taking time to edit this and work on that file, right? So that's why I include post-production in the premium packages, okay, because people need to understand that this is not a free service. Okay, editing and post-production takes time, and it costs, right? And it costs. People can Google. One day I will make a live, okay, and we will Google together how much it costs the post-production of the adult video when they're making love, okay, and when they have intimate scenes, how much it costs 1 minute. Okay, because sometimes they writing me email saying like, oh, I would like to have 1 hour, video, or 2 hours video, half an hour video. And I just want to remind them, do you know how much it costs? To make a half an hour of a seriously good, hot, sexy movie, and how long you need to perform with your wife to get that hot and sexy movie, right? We're gonna be like shooting the whole day, right? To make 2 hours, we may be shooting, a few days. People just don't understand. So that's why I'm making and providing some information. So post-production, yes, post-production is used to finalize and create amazing, glamorous, smooth, airbrushed, right? All the wrinkles, all the imperfections removed, right? Everything is checked in the background. Everything is, checked. This is what we do, right? In the post-production. Okay, but here at my studio, I am giving raw files. Okay, when people are not paying for post-production, they are absolutely fine to get the raw files. Nothing is wrong with the raw file. Okay, we just convert it into JPEG. And there are definitely some pictures which don't need any editing. Okay, unless you're absolutely obsessed about being perfect. Okay, and that is kind of a situation right now. Okay, that people don't want to see any wrinkles on their faces. Okay, people don't want to see any blemishes, or some kind of a spots or other things, right? So that kind of a thing, right? So going back into to a topic, okay, of erotic photo shoot, and the dangerous thing about erotic photo shoot, what people think this is very scary and this is very risky, okay, and that erotic photo shoot is dangerous. Okay, dangerous because they feel nervous. You see, they feel nervous. And I believe that erotic photo shoot is that creative energy process that they have not done. Okay, and they have not I would say there is no adult school, right? When children go to school, they do everything creative, okay, and that's how they develop. Okay, but when adults grow up, right, they go to the jobs and they follow, routine. They follow routine. They rarely do something, creative. And then when they have relationship, you see relationship, they do need creativity, right? They need to have sexy relationship, hot relationship, alive relationship, right? It means having erotic, intimate connection between the partners, right? And that's the thing about connections. You can say that we are very close. We are very good, know each other. We are very good friends, right? And then the intimacy or the spark and then desire is just not coming out. Okay, and they cannot set my setting on fire. They're kissing, they're touching each other, but they're not ripping their clothes off. Okay, they are not, throwing each other on the bed or something, and that kind of a thing. This is an erotic energy. Okay, when people are feeling risky, frisky, on the edge together, okay, and that's where this desire coming from of doing new things that they've never done. That is the first time ever. That's why adults need erotic photo shoot, to understand about themselves where this creativity in their adult, intimate, sexual being coming from. Okay, how he can create and perform, present himself, be around her, how she can be around him, what's new, okay, what they like, what are the fantasies, what are the hidden requests that they have, okay, what they thought about but never say, okay, maybe they never talk about many things, right, but there was something in the back of their mind. Okay, so that's what I do. I bring all those sensations out. Okay, and especially when people are in the friend zone, okay, they need shaking up. They need to get out of this routine. They need to get out of this safety, because desire, it's about the risky things. It's about doing the things, naughty and not expected, okay, and not, not supposed to, right? Things. That's where the passion comes from. That's where the fuel there, okay? So creative energy with adult, it is through the intimacy. Okay, that's where they can express themselves, right? And so when you are safe and when you are secure and when you are very cozy with your partner, right? There are some link towards new feelings and new sensations, right? And desire coming from the opposite of this cozy thing, because you need to take risk and you need to be in danger and you need to go through, how to say, through new first time experience to actually feel that in reality, okay? So that's what it is, right? So Eros, erotic energy, Eros energy, it is freedom. Okay, people want to be free from all of this, what's happening in their life. Okay, free and rebellious. Okay, broke the rules, break the standards, break the old habits. Okay, break the things that they've done. It's just like completely, let's do, new things. That's kind of a Eros energy I'm talking about, right? Risky. And when I'm saying risky, you see, risky and erotica, it's an adult vibration, okay? Adult vibration. When people are in a child's vibration, they scared, they nervous, they anxious, okay? They want someone to tell them what to do, okay? They want to follow rules and be good, right? They want to, how to say, it's not like only be good, but you see what I'm saying. It's the confidence that is missing, right? We want our partner when he is really hot and strong and independent and on the stage or somewhere, I have to say, in his zone, in his element. Right? We don't want a weeny whiny baby, right? Who is scared. We want an adult element, right? An adult energy. And sexuality is just being born in an adult energy. Okay? That's what it. If you are in a child's energy, you see you are not so sexy, because you don't know what to do with it, right? So Eros energy, it is an education into an adult world and into growing up situations, right? Which majority of us before never had any kind of education, right? So let me just read out. Yesterday one guy wrote me an email about a photo shoot and what he would like to do. As I said before, this is to celebrate my body, myself, and my sexual ability. Okay? To celebrate myself and my sexual ability. If people want to celebrate sexual ability, it means that they doubt, okay? That there is something missing, that they want to prove themselves, that they sexually active and that they adults, right? a comment made by another person about me in recent months has made me doubt myself completely. And I think with your help, you can raise my confidence about myself. Okay, so erotic photo shoot, boudoir photo shoot, nude photo shoot, they seriously help people to bring their confidence up, right? That's why people are doing it. Okay. But in the reality, you see, photographer photographer can help you, but adults are people who are deciding for themselves. Okay. They are deciding for themselves. They or they want to be confident, or they want to be shy and scared all the time, right? So you can create erotic photo shoot and get a great boost, but depending on the what work you would do with the photographer, it has to be a practice in the terms of that you within yourself would be aware that you are so great in your body, in what you do, that there is no other comment that it could just put you down. You see, that's the thing about doing erotic photo shoots. Okay, because if adult people get scared or get how to say, get completely broken from someone is commenting on them, right? So they need more than a photo shoot. And I'm being honest here. Seriously, I'm being honest. It's the same way, like, I can tell you that no doctor will heal you. Okay, you need to do it yourself, and all the healing process is happening in your body. What you will be doing is, with the photographer, you will not be looking around who is telling what, but the photographer with the camera, with the lens, right, will take a picture as an X-ray analysis of you. Okay, why people are scared, why people are shy, what is it so embarrassed about you, or why you do not like yourself and you do not accept yourself, right? So that kind of a work, that people next time would not get themselves into this situation. Okay, so there is a very big part of confident boost coming from the photo shoot, especially when we use a lot of Photoshop, right? And make these ladies, absolutely glamorous, right? But in the reality, I'm very honest. I'm trying to be honest with my photography now. Before, I was like, yeah, I could retouch and I could enlarge their sizes and put their waists really slim, and make their boobs stand and whatever. You can do all of that in a Photoshop, okay? But people are, you see, then people will put some kind of a lenses on their faces, and they will be lying to themselves all the time because they see themselves, right? So you can adjust slightly, which we all like, okay, to be more nicer by the lighting, by the posing, okay, by the mood, by the energy, right? You can already adjust your image with these elements, not only with the Photoshop, okay, or any kind of filters and tools, right? So you see that beauty comes from here, and confidence comes from here, not from the Photoshop. Okay, and that's the main focus, for me, and the main point for me to discuss with my clients who are lack confidence. Okay, that's what I would talk about. Okay, how we can fix this, and what is broken inside of you that you think that there is something wrong with you. Okay, who said that? Why you keep having, these thoughts, or why these thoughts are stuck on you, okay? And why you are keep processing this information. Okay, that's the whole thing about it, right? So no Photoshop will remove your, lack of confidence. Yes, photography can help you, right? And photography can give you a perspective, Okay, because you see there will be a person who will take images of you in a beautiful manner that you would never see yourself in the way. I did phototherapy myself with people who have a broken image about themselves, right? And when they see this art, they finally realize that they are so unique and they're so special and they're so amazing. And when you, as a photographer, you could see the certain features that they have, and they are very, 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 the ones which you will bring out, right? But in the same time, I would not lie to you that I am I am keeping the ones which are not good. The real life, that if you see yourself and you will put your that and everything, then nothing. I can't take a nice picture if you're, if you're all body smacked and you're not sitting straight and you're not making any kind of shape for me. There is no energy there that you're not contacting with me. Okay, you're not doing anything with me, right? Energy, that's what I'm taking, right? You know, when people talking about confidence, they talking about this Eros energy. That's where the confidence is. That's why we're looking at those people who are bringing new adventures or new discoveries, right? Who are bringing new songs or bringing new movies, new actors, okay? Or old actors making something, special, or someone having a great speech or a great poem or a great song. That's what we attract, and this is all Eros energy. And adults have not practiced this in a creative world, right? And they all experience through their sensation, and their sensations are in their bodies. Okay, but what we have is our brain which processing information. Okay, so when people are texting me or saying me that you can help me because I do not have confidence, yes, photography can help you, but it cannot do a brain transplantation. You see, because all the information coming from here. So yes, we can code you. We can just replace those files which you see yourself in a way that you do not like yourself. That is possible. That's why I use phototherapy, okay, for adults, right? So let me just quickly talk about the most popular recent topics. The most popular topics about erotic photo shoots are sexy secrets. Okay, why is it everything what is so secret? Okay, and that relates to the affairs that people have, and infidelity are so sexy, are so attractive, are so, how to say, drawing in everything what is secret, right? Erotic photo shoot is a part of this, okay? Erotica is a part of this because we are, we were suppressed, we were, how to say, in a bubble, right? And no one discussed very much, okay, about sexy things, about erotica, right? And so it sounds like it's secret, right? Now, not maybe so much because of the adult business and adult industry blooming, right? Flourishing. It's not so secret anymore. But before, it was a very rare thing to see a naked body, okay, in the movie or in the, in the news or in the newspaper, right? It was a very how to say, suppressed society. And now we go outside, I don't know, in the underground, you can see people hardly dressed. you know if you go to the Instagram or whatever, you could see naked bodies everywhere, right? So we are getting used to, but we still love secret things. And secret things again draw for one and single reason, because it's risk taking. It's risky, it's on the edge, it's, oh, what if someone will find out? Okay. This is kind of a thing, right? And infidelity comes from there, okay? Comes from there, keeping a secret. No one is cheating openly, okay? These things happen in the secret. Okay, that's where it is the most, sweetest thing when someone doesn't know. But in the reality, I can tell you, everything come out sooner or later, especially when you're cheating on the woman. Women always know. Okay, something special about the woman is that if you will go with your woman into any kind of the party, right, and she's with her husband doesn't know that there is a woman who would look at to him and maybe have some kind of a fantasy or ideas about him and her. But his wife, you see, this is a very old census that she knows that is going to be something dangerous over here, and she can even define which one creates that danger to their family. Okay? Women are wired to sense that danger and to know which one. Okay? The guy doesn't know anything. Okay? So this is something about the woman men should know. It's from the olden days when we were still living in the, in the rocks. That's when it was, okay? Right. Okay. So now the second topic is couples make love on camera. Okay, and making adult videos. It is a very popular, fantasy for couples to try to make their own videos. Right. It's one of the ways to celebrate their body and their intimacy and deeper connections and how they're amazing in the bedroom. Okay, and in the other way, it is maybe to have a competition, okay, with those adult models, they seen on the adult websites, okay, when they see some kind of a situation and saying, oh, we can do this way, so I would like to do. You would like? Yes, yes, let's make this, right? So they will make a competition, right, and compete with some kind of a adult movie stars, right, and they can just rock it. We are better than them, okay, that kind of a situation. And most of the time they are. Okay, it is different to have adult movies with people who are in the adult business because they develop different energy vibration. If someone will understand about that, I can tell you that people who are driven or their goal is to become famous or to make money from intimacy, right? They vibrate with a different energy. Okay, and people who are in love have a deeper connection. They are long time together. They are married. They are a couple. When they make movies, it's a totally different sensation. Okay, so that I can tell you for nothing, right? That's why I'm more interested to shoot couples who are in the relationship. Okay, instead of people who just having something. I'm not saying that they cannot develop strangers. Okay, but that's gonna be again, you see, a love story. Every couple has a love story, and when they create their love story, in that video they can edit and they can have many goes and they can do it and then do it again and so on, right? When people just met and they are creating their passion or desire story from scratch at the beginning, it is possible. Okay, especially when really hot models and good energies combine, it is possible to have a certain energy level. But I would never compare it with the couple who are married and together. It's just different, just totally different. Okay, so couple make love videos are very popular now. Okay, the time came for people to try a new medium. Okay, the video, when I'm making the video, why it is so great is because we are extracting movie stills. Okay, so when we are shooting a photography, it's little bit staged. Okay, it's little bit frozen, it's little bit slow, right? You're taking one shot after the other. When you are making a movie, everything is fast. Okay, one movement covers the other, and then they rolling when they doing this and that, and it's just adrenaline. You see, it's a different energy when you're shooting a movie, right? And when you're editing, imagine how cool is that when you just taking out the best parts, so you don't need to maybe use every time a foreplay situation. What is that? I've just seen something, right? Cool. So, but still, when I'm shooting erotic photo shoot, right, and we have a lot of scenes planned, right? Not just one scene. We shoot different outfits, we shoot different settings, we shoot different positions, we shoot different fantasies, different role play. We shoot, right? We are creative, right? We're being creative in the studio. I don't like things boring, right? And I don't like things the same. That's something about me. I have this very clear understanding and intuition about erotic photo shoots. Okay, so we test and we shoot series after series, so they have a lot of footage, especially when the couple would like to have a longer video. Okay, then they need to move their bums, move their asses. That's what I say. Okay, should this way and this way and this way, then it is interesting to watch and interesting to edit as well, right? And for them it's a totally different result. But that's, again, different couples have a different pace, they're coming in a different phase, and it's a different adventure for everyone. But in general, there is a vanilla style, right? Romantic and foreplay, and then make love scenes. There are people who are more risky and frisky, okay, who will go maybe with some suspension, maybe some fetish, or some BDSM, or some toys or something, right? They're different, but people, some like to take risks, some don't, okay, and then I direct them through the shoot, and I help them to create more better, okay, like more fun. Okay, I just you see, when I'm shooting, I'm changing the lights a lot to have just a different perception, and of course I'm changing the settings and I'm changing the angles. Okay, and by saying when I'm shooting a movie and changing the angles, I mean at one moment I can be at a distance, and the other moment I will be very close. Okay, like so close that maybe on my couple, maybe above, maybe underneath. Okay, maybe I'll just say, okay, now I want this shot and I want this, to be in the video, so they understand that I am making a product there, and during that product they are making love. Okay, and it's the best product when they so much into the zone and so much into the energy that they are okay for me to being there and not even seeing me. Okay, that's how much we can reach that energy together, right? I'm following. So at the start, maybe slow, okay, maybe some foreplay, maybe he starts, maybe she starts, different kind of ways, right? But then it's accelerate, level up till we go to the climax together. That's where we go. That's what we do when we're shooting videos, okay? That's an important situation to know, okay? How people would like to come, right? That's kind of a thing, right? Okay, another topic is boudoir and erotic photo shoot. Okay, boudoir photo shoot when people are not shooting make love scenes. Okay, boudoir photo shoot when people are semi-nude. Okay, boudoir photo shoot is for people who just want to undress and just want to experiment and try it for the first time. Okay, that's a boudoir. Okay, when you don't do many sexual adventures and sexual actions and interactions, you don't. Okay, you just undress. It's very shallow, it's very slow, it's very how to say, for people who need more time. Okay, that's a boudoir. Okay, people who need more time to process this information. Okay, people who know that they will never go that far. No, it's not for us. We don't want any make love scenes. No, we just want to undress and be naked, and we want to just cuddle, maybe kiss, just in front of the camera. No, we don't want to have anything more. So that is a boudoir. It's a starting phase of the erotic photo shoot. Okay, that's escalates to a very how to say, very slow. It goes very slow, and people are more in control when they shooting boudoir. Okay, it's not that they losing themselves and they're taking their clothes off, and this, it's more subtle, right? For conservative maybe people, boudoir, that's what I would say, right? And then let me talk about explicit language. Okay, explicit language and nudes. Okay, explicit language and nudes. Explicit language, it means anatomical for me. Okay, when people say explicit, I know that we will be shooting private parts. Okay, that's what we are going to do. When we're shooting explicit, usually the photographer is very close. Okay, and the whole shot would be of your anatomical, intimate intimate parts, and then adjust to it accordingly. Okay, so that is an explicit situation when people are naked and when they are in most, how to say, some people will be shamed and embarrassed to be in this posing and positions, right? But it is an explicit photo shoot. Okay, it's like challenging situation, daring situation, right? Election situation, A-level situation, right? Different, different situations, but they are explicit. These are more, how to say, kinky, I would say, and explicit photo shoot is more for guys. Okay, or guys wanting their wife to do an explicit something daring. Okay, that's how it would be. The woman would like to do glamour, boudoir, maybe artistic nude, romantic make love scenes. That's the woman's style. Okay, and the guys are into hardcore, into explicit, and into more information situations, right? So that's what's happening here at my studio. Okay, so today I am going to say this thing. Okay, I said that in 2025 I'm going to introduce ID checks for my clients and for everyone who's sending me inquiries, right? And ID checks and deposit payments in advance. Okay, the why I need this, and I would like to record this for my website, because there are a lot of people who would like to discuss their erotic fantasies. Okay, they would like to share their fantasies and discuss them into detail. Okay, and that takes time. But it doesn't mean that they would ever, come to shoot it. It doesn't mean that they have a budget for it. Okay, and it doesn't mean that it will progress into any kind of a situation or event. Okay, they're just looking. Okay, and there are so many of them, right? And imagine if you have and I've been guilty of breaking these rules and just chatted with one guy. So he wanted to book a hot and sexy model, okay, for a photo shoot, hot and sexy model. And I said, okay, we have blondes and brunettes, and I sent him an option, okay, an option, just to have a look, right? And then he was like, yes, okay, great. Can I just shoot with this blonde girl? Okay. And I said, yeah, okay. And then I go and speak with that blonde girl and I send him information. And then he's saying, like, oh, wow, okay. Can I just now ask you, is this a redhead is maybe available, the redhead? And I just said, yes, yes, it is available actually, because you see, different models, okay, different models, different services are available to shoot, right? But the situation is this, that you see when you're going to the market and checking apples, watermelons, tomatoes, whatever, right? It's one thing. Okay, when you're coming to adult business, these are not apples and not tomatoes. Okay, and when you're going and talking with the models, these are real people. Okay, so you need to go and speak with the models. Okay, introduce erotic fantasies, to discuss with them what they would like to shoot, how they would like to shoot it, what will be their fees, right? It all takes time, and it's actually a service that studio provides. Okay, and there are a lot of guys who would send me for this service up and back, like a masturbation, or maybe white one, or maybe this one, or maybe, Asian with the big boobs, or maybe redhead, or maybe this one. And I will be just running around in circles. Okay, so now I collect a deposit. As soon as they hear that I'm collecting the deposit, no one wants to check any models anymore. Okay, and that is a very good definition of the real client. Because if the client pays the deposit and knows that deposit is not refundable, okay, this is for us clear indication that it's a serious request. Okay, and we can take an intake form, and it takes us around 3 days to find the model, to check everyone, to speak with everyone, to get in touch. That's the work. Okay, and a lot of guys do not appreciate that. They just think that they could just go around and ask. And I remember there were situations when I was suggesting amazing models. No, it's not good. It's not. It's like I'm looking not for a model, but maybe even, for a future wife. That's how complicated it is, right? So now I've decided that everyone who would like to have a photo shoot with hot and sexy model, okay, and ask us to go and look for one, okay, paying deposit in advance, then they will be choosing. Because you see, in adult business, there are so many options that it is very hard to miss. Okay? If they want this one, here we go. If they want this one, here we go. If you don't want this one, anything they like. Okay? But we can go around in circles, and I've just realized that I've been writing 6 emails already, and already spoke with a few girls, and the girls are getting really annoyed, really annoyed when you ask them for nothing, when you disturb them for nothing, especially when you do not have have a deposit. So that's why I'm stopping this. I'm stopping this charity organization. When I started working in adult business more than 20 years ago, okay, and this is not a new thing. Okay, in adult business, this is a very old thing, and these guys were calling wankers. Okay, when I just started, I did not know that they exist. But we had, and I was working in the agency, and there was a lot of models in there, and there was like phone lines, okay? And if the phone line is busy, and some guy is just like constantly asking some questions, and this and that, and blah, 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 if there is few minutes more, the girl would say to me, just cut the chat off, it's wanka, and she doesn't want, so next one, so that's kind of a thing. So this is a very old practice. The girls know about it, that there are guys who are just interested there to talk about it, to find out the girls, to look at the girls, and just, just to waste our time. Okay, so now we are saving our resources, because instead of wasting our time. Oh, let me just do the break, because I'm like seriously here wasting our resources, right? Every guy who would like to book a photo shoot with the hot and sexy model, right? He would send us a request form, okay? Send us an ID check so that my girls will be safe and sound and we know who is visiting the studio, okay? ID check is another game changer, okay? Because when we will checking the IDs, there will be a lot of guys who will disappear after that, okay? Okay, and then we will collect a deposit. And after that, there will be 3 to 5 days for us to work on the models and find the model people would like to find, okay? And we are helping them. And we are working not only with independent models, and they are professional models, okay? But with the agencies as well. You see, with the agencies. And what happens, with some clients? So we work with top models. You would not believe this, but majority of people would like to be with the hottest chick, okay? They don't want just, someone. Seriously. This is not a market for apples and for tomatoes. They want the best stuff, the best goods, okay, top quality. And agencies can provide top quality for a top price. You see? And so what I'm saying is there are some guys who would hear the price, how much it will cost, and then telling me, oh, here next to me somewhere in the some parlo, there is this girl, or there are these girls who will do it for 100 or 200 quid and so on, right? There are these people who will think that they can find their model. So for those who think that they can find their own model, we're like absolutely happy for them to go speak to that model, okay, ask them to come for an erotic photography or video shoot, okay, discuss all the scenarios, make all the arrangements, make sure that the girl will arrive ready and on time, okay, and just do all that work. There is no problem at all to arrange this model. However, I can tell you that there are just few who did all that work. It's a lot, okay, to find the model and to find the girl who will be happy traveling, going somewhere and agreeing to do this type of things. Okay. Okay, let me just quickly have a look and say hello to people who just launched in here. Say hello. Let me just maybe do this hand to everyone. And answer to some questions, right? Answer to some questions. Okay. So, hi, hello, who is on live? I like you too. Hi, my forever goddess, I love you so much. All right, thank you for your compliments. The meaning of life when two hearts beat as one. Yes, that's correct. That's the only meaning. People are chasing money. People are chasing houses, best cars, 35 handbags, whatever. That's not what they need to do. They're mistaken. They're constantly in this mice or whatever rat race. Okay, what people need to do is to develop themselves to a level that they would attract that next heart, second heart that they will be with. Okay, and then practice love. Okay, because love energy is the energy that will take them to that realm, the heaven. This is the practice when people are going to heaven. People don't know this, but I will start talking about this because that's they say that you cannot leave this planet. That's not true. Okay, the only way how you can leave this planet is through the gate that you came in. Okay, and we all know the gates. We know that sexual energy or eros energy placed us here, and we arrive from one gate. Okay, this is the gate how we will leave this planet. Okay, so I will be that person talking about this till I die. People don't know this, and the ones who don't know, they would die and they come back again, die and they come back again. But the ones who know, they will be practicing and going to different dimensions. Okay, and in all the dimensions which are higher, I can tell you the soul experience just the joy and orgasm. That's how great is in there. Okay, just constant coming situation. I can't even tell you enough. That's how it feels to be in there. Okay, you forget about everything, right? Let me just do this puzzle. Okay, because here I need to verify myself if I'm too long on the video. Okay, so let me just go and check what we have here. The meaning of life. Okay, smile, baby. I'm not a performing marquee. Yes, I can just smile, but these are not real questions. Okay. Okay, let me just go and see baby smile for me, right? Blah, blah, blah. We are raised to be ashamed on this. Yes, yes, and for a reason. I can tell you why. I just told you that this is the only way how you go into another dimension is through this gate. Okay, that's why we've been so suppressed, and our life was to be not only ashamed and scared to talk about this or approach this in some way. We just get old and die. But Eros energy, that's what was keeping us alive. That's the rebellion energy. That's the vibration on a totally different level. Okay. And what happens with people? They just get older. When you get older, you don't want. Mm-hmm. Okay, and yes, and everyone is ashamed to practice, and ashamed to talk about this, and ashamed to think about. Do you use tampons? The answer is no. Okay, and I can tell you why. I remember there was a situation when one model died because of this chemical ingredients. It is not natural, okay, one thing. And the second thing is this, there are other options. Okay, there are other options. I would not recommend. I would not recommend to anyone. Okay, and I would not recommend. Okay, fine, my stunning lady. Excellent lecture. Okay, if we will speak about the lectures, lectures are when people are prepared, okay, and they have a plan, right, and they are delivering the topic. This is more like a live conversation and expression of certain thoughts, okay, and something what is popular, right? So that is a discussion, live discussion. If you find it as a lecture, okay, I really appreciate it's a compliment, right? It's a compliment. Confidence is the key. Confidence is an adult vibration. Okay, adult vibration. Confidence is related to sexual Eros energy. Okay, Eros energy, like I said, people are paying attention to those who are confident, right? If they're confident in a certain topic, they create authenticity energy. Authenticity energy is the only energy that vibrates and is recognized by adults and by children as well. Okay? It's the authority in something, right? It's the greatest in something. It's the person being in the zone. It's the person being in his element, right? That's kind of a situation. So confidence is happens with adults. Yes. Hi, hello, hi, hello, hi, hello, hi, hello, hello from Maney. Hello from Julia. Okay. Can you do art for me? I do art for everyone. Okay. From the moment I remember myself, I've been making art in every area of my life. Okay. And the art comes from a pain and from the trauma. People who create art, okay, usually they start healing themselves. Okay. And through art, people in a creative energy healing themselves, okay, fixing themselves, right? That's why we need art. If you notice that art is in every healing hospital institution for a reason, because it has a certain energy and vibration, okay? So I make art for everyone. People just don't know it. I am confident and ready. Good. Good. And you and me should do art together. Maybe we should. And I'll do whatever you ask. That's noted. Okay, I don't need no edits. That's fine. Another thing. People were obsessed about this, polished images. And I had my time. Okay, I had my time to be perfect. And now I've realized that perfection in being imperfect. Okay, that's where the art and perfection lies. Okay, not in being perfect. So I am practicing that. Are you Mexican? Have you started packing yet? Are you Mexican? Not even close. Not even close. Have you started packing yet? You would not believe this, but today I was in the section where there was the holiday stuff. Okay, and I've realized that it's been some time when I haven't been on holiday in Mexico. In Mexico, I've been few times, and I really loved there, especially going into wild beaches. Okay, I've been in one beach where there was, oh my gosh, it was such a beautiful sand, okay, and just so amazing. And I was walking from that beach, and there was like rocks climbing. And then I climbed those rocks, and there was Thai restaurant in there. The most delicious food in there. And can you imagine this all happening on the beach? It's just like, wow, amazing. Okay, let's do some content. Oh my gosh, let me just change my hand. Okay, let's do some content. So some content is some content. I do adult content. It means that I create erotic energy during the content that I make. That's what I'm interested about. Okay, that kind of a content, right? That's what I do. And art, of course. I love doing art. Why are you wearing clothes? Why I am wearing clothes? Well, when people are born, okay, they're naked. And I am long time, from that stage when I was born, like really long time. But some people, you see, they cannot notice. Okay, they still think that I'm a baby. Okay, that is why. So when you grow up, okay, and when you're an adult, then you are wearing clothes, right? That's what happened. Where are you from? I am from Lithuania. I am from Lithuania, and English is my fourth language. Okay, and my lips are getting dry here from speaking. Hi, hello, hi, hello, hi, hello, hi, hello, hi, hello. Hi, hello, and hi, hello, and what I can say, just hello, hello. Let me just quickly. Okay, in order for a woman to be submissive, a man has to provide. Well, woman in general, that's how it was, right? That the man would be the hero, okay, and woman would be submissive. That's how it was, okay, before. In general, woman has to be, I believe, in the feminine energy. And feminine energy, it means when she suppresses masculine energy, so that the men next to her do not feel a competition, okay, and do not create the aggression towards her masculine energy, okay. So submissive part is in a feminine energy. Yes. I agree with you about submissive, right? You see, woman always wants someone stronger than her, someone more even intellectual than her, okay. That's how it is. They look for the best. Okay. So yes, the man would be a leader. Yeah. I agree with you, okay? Because you see, if she would not be in a submissive situation, then she would have a submissive man. You understand what I'm saying? So the dominance would be with the woman, okay? And she would be on the masculine vibration and attract a weak submissive man. Okay, so most of the woman, it's like a formula, right? That's how we get used to, that's how we taught, right? That we would need a masculine man. a macho man, right? That kind of a man. And for that, we would be submissive, okay? Because if the woman would be macho with the balls, okay, then the guy would be a feminine, you know, weak next to her. That's how the nature is created, right? Okay, let me just go and say hi, hello. Thank you for your compliments. A lady who is very feminist will always be more attractive than a masculine lady. Again, I can tell you this. If the man has masculine energy, he would be attracted not to the guy, not to the bloke energy, but of course he would be attracted to a female energy, right? Naturally, right? But the lady who will have a masculine energy, okay, will be attractive to the men who are weak and feminine, okay? So they find each other, okay? That's how it works in life, right? That's how it is, okay? And we know that there are men who are masculine and who are feminine, okay? And we know that there are women who are feminine and masculine, okay? So you do the math, okay? Because I can tell you there is no feminine woman and feminine man in no, it's not working this way, right? You can always tell who is the boss, or who's the head in the couple. Maybe the woman is the neck, which usually it is, right? But that's how it is. Okay. Where is your business located? In London. I am based in London. Thank you for our role play. You're welcome. You're welcome. Do you like to talk or do you like to tease? Okay. You see, people who tease, right? They have two reasons. Okay. One is the reason is when they have a husband, okay, and when they have a duty to be a wife. That's when they tease, right? When they're in the relationship. Okay. When people talking about their business, there is no relationship here situation. Okay, it's a totally different situation, right? So professional people do not tease when they talk about their work. Okay, I am teasing at in the bedroom, and that's not a professional, right? So models who their job is provide services, and that's their job, they tease, right? This is their job. My job is to create adult events, right, and talk about the services. Now at the moment I'm talking about that, okay? So that's the thing. But if I would not like, you see, you're talking about, would you like do you like to be a woman? Okay, would you like to be a woman? Or would you like, if I would just ask a man, would you like to be a man? Okay, it is a natural, has to be imprinted in us. When we are in the female energy with our men, we have to, okay, that's the part of Eros game. We have to tease him, we have to seduce him, we have to play games. Okay, otherwise we would not be satisfied in the bedroom. There will be no desire and no spark if if she would not do anything. You understand? And then he would go and look on the side outside the house, someone who would tease, right? That's how it works. So if the woman doesn't know her role and doesn't do certain things, of course the man would go and find somewhere who does, right? But here we're talking about erotic photography and video services. Okay. So what I do is I teach adults to tease and play the games, creative adult stuff in the studio. Okay. Creative adult stuff in the studio. And the only way I would tease them if they absolutely dumb, if they absolutely have no idea what to do. And that happens. They don't know how to approach each other. They are standing both on the set and they don't know how to start. They don't know how to touch each other. They don't know how to touch that he would get excited or he would get interested. They don't know how to go about it. They don't know how to kiss. They don't know many things. It happens this way that people do not know how to tease. Right? And that's why they come to a photo shoot and someone them showing them. So in this situation, I become a woman, okay, and show the wife how would I tease him, okay, in a female's energy. And then I can actually transport, I can show you on the video in live one day how I can go into female's energy and into masculine energy and look like a bloke, like a dude on the set with an energy and move like a dude. I can do that. So I am showing both ways for the guy, because there are guys who are totally confused. They don't know how to be, brutal men. They don't know how to grab the woman, how to take, I need this emotion, I need this on camera. And they do not realize that. So yes, I show them what I think. And then they would create it how they feel for themselves and adjust it to their own abilities. Okay? But teasing is one of the things what we do at the studio. That's how you start all the playing. Okay? Slay, gorgeous, amazing, thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm again using another hand. Right, let me just finish this. Okay, I am old and I want you. I am old. That's another thing. Okay, why would you say that you're old? Okay, you would say I'm old enough. Okay, and that's good. I'm old enough, right? I'm old enough. Don't talk about you that I'm old. Okay, don't say it this way. Okay, you're already talking, rubbish here. Okay. There are people who may be older here and don't think this way, right? When I think about how old I am, I never think this way. You see, I never think this way, right? About my age. Okay, so don't no, you need to change the way you think about your age, right? You're old enough to do certain things. Okay, that's how you think. That's what Julia told you. Okay, you're old enough to experiment, you're old enough to push the boundaries, you're old enough, right? That's a totally different energy, right? When you say I'm old, it's like the end, right? And let's not go, because there is another story and another story and another story that you can create out there, right? Then there is always the next story and the next page if you see it and if you're up for it, right? What's your sources? What's your sources? My sources. mm, I think you're talking about my background, okay, where I'm coming the source from. So first I have two medical qualifications, okay, and that's probably one of the biggest sources, okay, psychology. Then in the studio, you see, at the beginning, at the first of my career, I become a head chef, okay, and the head chefs learn to be very bossy, okay, in the studio. So that's what I do. I use those skills. Just, quickly do the menus, quickly do unique things, quickly, I use all the kind of ingredients, spices, whatever I can discuss about photography for food even, and just associate that, with clients. They understand very well. Okay, we're cooking this, and this dishes today, right? I can interpret it with the food. That's kind of a source I have. And then, of course, art. I've been doing art, so that's what I do. Are you married? No, I'm a widow. No, I'm a widow. I'm not married. Okay. Have you read the Quran? Okay. Well, now Quran is a book, an information, right, for about certain things, and there are a lot of interesting things I heard from there. Okay, but it is very simple how I think about this, right? And if you would die at least once, you would see certain things, and when you come back, you would talk about it in a different way. So I would say to you, because you have not died, okay, and you haven't seen where you go after, okay, you think that that's very important information, okay? That's what I can tell you. Okay, yes, we are here under the certain energy which is ruling, which is a power source. Okay, that energy created this world and other universes, and this world is created in a magical and how to say, such a stunning way that everything is just happening by itself, right? That's how it is, and we meant to evolve. Okay, we meant to evolve. And erotic photo shoots, what I do, it's one of the ways how I can be useful to the world because adults can grow up. Okay, grow up in their heads, grow up in their bodies, and grow up in their relationships. Okay, and one of the ways to actually maintain and have a relationship is an intimate connection. Okay, an intimate connection happens through their mental state, through their soul, okay, and through their body. Okay, that's how it happens. Right, so that's what I can say today. Hi, hello, just followed you. Thank you so much. I will be updating my account and I will be updating my website. And thank you for following me because I will bring a lot of great and new information to you, to the world, to improve your lives, okay, to improve your states, to improve your understanding about yourself, about your sexuality, and about who you are, right, and about the confidence. You know, you know the cock, okay. What I can say about the cock, right? I actually, because like I said, I have medical qualifications, okay? I actually cut the cock with the knife. Okay, so I know it inside out. Okay, right. Then I can tell you that that organ, it doesn't age. Okay, which is a very good news for men. Okay, everything else is aging. Okay, but the penis is aging last. Okay, so that is something good for you to know, right? And then another thing, what I can tell you is that it's for the girls. I can tell the information that they don't look all the same. Okay, they don't look all the same. Okay, it's the body. There are really not nice ones, and there are really nice ones, and there are okay ones. Okay, there is a very big variety out there. Okay, so that's what I know. If you don't mind me asking, where are you from and how many languages do you speak? I just mentioned a little bit earlier, but I can repeat this. I am from Lithuania, and this is a Sanskrit language, and I speak 4 languages, and English is my 4th language. Yes, that's about the languages. Hi, Julia. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, hello. I seen you in the Dollar Tree. I've seen you. I sent you a Dollar Tree. If I would know what that means, okay, I'm very new to this whole, social media situation. I have accounts on every platform, but I'm very superficial, and if I would know what that means, I appreciate, but I don't. So I'm sorry, right, for not knowing. I know how to go live, And I know how to read your messages. Film or swing? Film or swing? Okay, film, it's one of the dimensions that came for me the latest. Okay, first, before the film, okay, I started photography. Before the photography, I was painting with oil on the canvas. Okay, and before that, before that, I did many stuff which also related to art. Okay, that's about film. What is great about film, because we can create moments, raw moments, in the way that in the photography we are not able to capture it. Okay, that's where the real energy stays. I can create an energy source and place into the picture, but when we create a video, like I say, it's a movement. Okay, it's movement out there, and it's leveling up energy in the same time. Okay, and what is great about film is that not only that you can edit this, right, in a different ways, that you can get out movie stills. Okay, movie stills, so you're basically filming in the same time, and you can have images, okay, on the same footage, okay, which is really great, I would say. So because I would not be, you see, I'm not able to shoot with two cameras at one time. Okay, so filming is great. Now about the swinging. Okay, swinging happens with the couples. Okay, swinging happen with the couples who are swinging, they are swinging with the other couples. That's all what I can say. Okay, and I shot swinging couples. I shot that. Are you sure Instagram? Are you sure on Instagram? Yes, I am on Instagram, and I am sure. Yes, I am on Instagram. I have maybe 5 accounts. Let me just tell you honestly, I've never run my accounts. There was someone else who was running. They created many accounts and they were running it. And now I just chose for myself to go on TikTok, okay, and to Telegram. Okay, Telegram is that channel which allows nude art. Okay, I'm not saying that I'm showing it, all of it, okay, but I have a public channel which is Love Warriors on Telegram. The reason why I'm creating it, because Telegram allows you to have a private channel when I can post anything, and that includes all the sex scenes and everything. So that's why I'm doing those lives, okay, to invite everyone to post it to every channel that I have, okay, and on YouTube, and invite everyone to Telegram. Telegram is my place when I will strive and I will connect. And that's where I will be alive and connecting and talking to people, not only chit chatting, but I will be able to show in a private group, okay, in a private group, everything what I want. Okay, it will give me a freedom, right? And that's what I'm aiming for. There is no other social media channel which will allow me that. Okay, oh sorry, right, so that's one thing. Go and find me on Instagram or on Telegram. You can find me on the Julia Winter Studio, okay, because that's what I use for my business name, Julia Winter Studio. Okay, wow, 4 languages. Is that the Middle East? No, Lithuania is the center of Europe. Okay, in Lithuania, there is a center of the Europe. That's where it is. I know how to go dead. I know how to go dead. Good, good, good. You see, when you know how to go dead, you would probably know that there are many ways how to go dead. Okay, and the most immature way is actually to go dead. Okay, but there are other ways which, when you develop your soul, you will be very easy jumping from one universe to the other, just disconnecting yourself from the body. Okay, and the first and the primitive way is just to go through the suffocation. Okay, because the most and the scariest thing is when you're dying the first time, and when you undevelop as a soul, okay, you go through the suffocation. You're actually not able to breathe in. Okay, and that is maybe probably the scariest thing. For me, it was the scariest thing maybe to drown, but it's exactly the same. You're just not able, you're just dying and you're not able to breathe in. Okay, that's how you die. But there are other ways where you can leave this planet and die. Okay, and those ways are amazing. Okay, and that's I'm gonna talk about in other videos. Different people will die differently. Some will die and come back here again and again and again and again. That's the way of that's the plan. Okay. Right. My wife was fishy human that dream of the future, and she was spiritual. She was spiritual. Spiritual. My wife was psyche human head, psyche human head, dream of the future, and she was spiritual. Okay, spiritual is it's a beginning. Okay, spiritual is a beginning. Okay, it's a beginning of everything. Okay, what is the Instagram ID? Julia Win Studio, Julia Winter Studio. There are many accounts. Julia Win Studio is maybe the first one being created. What is the Telegram ID? Telegram ID is Love Warriors. If you go to my previous post when I post on the Telegram, you will find the link. Okay, there should be somewhere a link. Maybe you will go on my profile. Okay, and you just check and there will be information about the Telegram. Okay, do you check messages on Instagram? Okay, I am checking my emails. Okay, I'm checking my emails, and I can tell you I'm good with my emails. Okay, and I'm good with my WhatsApp and with my Telegram. That's what I good. Okay, Instagram, I do it once, twice a week. Okay, so you will need to wait for your reply then, right? And that's how it goes. Okay, so that's how I check the Instagram. You should you share your platform IDs here. Yes, yes, I share my platform IDs, and if you go to your account, I think today I posted a story with Telegram invitation, right? And there will be a direct link. There should be. Okay, there should be somewhere. Can I see? You mean my art or my Telegram channel? You can go and sign in and subscribe, right? Yes, and you can see some artwork it's been I'm starting to post. Yes. So we can follow and connect. Of course, we can follow and we can connect on Telegram. Yes, on any kind of a platform, you go and find Julia Winter Studio or Julia Win Studio. You can connect. You can ask me my Telegram, and I will send you. You can ask here in the comment for my Telegram link, and I will send you. Okay, so that's how it is, right? We will be connected. Nothing. Okay, Lithuania. 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 I just send you a message on Instagram. Okay, I would check that. Okay, hi, hello, Julia. Hi, hello. Chicken white emails. Chicken white emails. I don't know chicken. Chicken. Where is the accent from? Accent is from Lithuania. Okay, Lithuania. That's where the accent is from. Has anyone ever told you that you are extremely beautiful? I can tell you what happens with these beauty situations, right? When you grow up in a family, right, you meet your parents. Okay, if parents would told you that you are beautiful, then you would know. Okay, most of the time parents don't say these things. Okay, especially in some families. Okay, they don't say this. So I didn't know really long time that that's the case. So that's how it is. But yes, when I come on social media, yes, I have heard about this. Yes. I want to come to the photo shoot and take naughty pictures with props. That's one of the options for adults to experiment with props. Right. And how you would experiment if that will be not naughty? Of course. What about naughty pictures? Okay, I will tell you a little bit more about naughtiness. Okay, naughtiness, it's an our alter ego expressions. Okay, something what was mentioning in alter ego started very long time ago, somewhere in 18th century has been mentioned, right? That they already noticed that human consists from the ego and alter ego. Okay, and Freud discuss the things how the child developing, okay, and there are developing child stages, right, in psychoanalysis, but no one discussed about alter egos, right? And I have my own understanding because I'm working in adult business for more than 20 years, and this is the place you see like a hospital. Okay, in a hospital people just coming ill. Okay, people just coming in the hospital with a situation with their health condition, right? When you are in adult business, people are coming with alter egos. Okay, that's the full of it. Okay, place the full of alter egos. Okay, and alter egos are our demons. Okay, our demons, and there are different kinds. Okay, why I'm saying this alter egos? Because they consist from our energies. They made from our energies, and they attach to our bodies, and they live in our subconscious mind. Now we all know that in our body there are different creatures that living. We know that we are not clear still, you know how to say clean, right? We have viruses, we have bacteria, we have worms, we have different kind of creatures living on us and inside us, right? When I've studied medicine, no one was talking about energies at all. This topic was dismissed, suspended, hidden, whatever. No one know, and no one, how to say, realize about, you know, what's happening in this energy fields and that we are energies, right? But now already scientists confirm that our heart is vibrating with magnetic field, right? Magnetic waves, and our brain is vibrating with electricity waves, right? And we are charged batteries working, right? When it comes to alter egos or our demons, that's where our adult fantasies come from, dependencies come from, our situations when we cannot control ourselves or go into situations that we cannot recognize ourselves or someone else cannot recognize, the triggers, the you know, like smoking, drinking, this is all alter ego situations, drugs, you know, sex addiction and that kind of stuff. Okay, so there are good guys, okay, like healthy bacteria living in our body, okay, and the bad bacteria which are pathogenic. So alter egos, demons are the same qualified, or I qualify them in the same manner, okay. And people who would like to create erotic photo shoots, okay, and discuss about erotic fantasies and something kinky, naughty, or fetish, or whatever, they're letting out their alter egos to have a game to play, okay, and that is allowed at my studio. I just need to discuss and understand which demon will come, okay, because I'm not letting everyone in my studio. Okay, but like I said, this is the only way to understand what's stopping us, why we feel this way, why some people constantly worried, constantly embarrassed, constantly procrastinating, constantly doing whatever they're doing, they can't control themselves. Okay, they know consciously that if they do this and this, okay, that this would happen, but something is holding them. They are feeling trapped. Okay, they're feeling, how to say, they don't feel that freedom inside them. One of my demons is, which I'm conquering, okay, right now, it's to be public. Okay, to go into publicity, right? It's one of the demons which I'm working on right now. Okay, and speak publicly about sexuality and about erotica and erotic energies. One of the demons really don't want me to do that. Okay, but only by going and overcoming this, you see, I will see the light in the tunnel. Okay, so that's how you go about them, right? So yes, you can work with me towards your naughty pictures, with your prompts, whatever, and we can look at your alter egos together. Okay, how do we see your photos? Okay, let me just tell you. I am creating erotic photography really long time. And for a really long time, I did not know why I'm making this. Okay, so everything is in archives, right? So now I have this situation when I'm ready to come out, okay, and show my artwork, right? Because it is explicit, nude, and very controversial, okay, content, right? And so I will be showing, I will be working on it, and I will be creating galleries. My goal is to exhibit, okay, to create galleries online, because all my artwork, as you understand, has a special value, which is an energy. It's made with real people. I've experimented with normal people, not models. It's not staged, it's not fake. It's all real energies and all real emotions, right? And you will see it soon. If you go to a Julia Winter Studio website, there is a very small glimpse of there. Julia Winter Studio is very old. So we will be renovating and fixing that. Okay, let me just quickly change this. I'm sorry. Oh, shit. Okay. I just needed to see how I can charge it, because it's been already a very long discussion with you guys, 1 hour 40. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. So let me just quickly finalize this. So that's how you will find it. Okay. You would not find the art that I'm going to present because it's in archives. Okay. It's in drives, right? But what you can do is you can go to my Telegram channel and sign in, because I will be releasing this artwork this year. Okay. That's what will happen. So that's how you will know. And if you want to go and sign on my website, Julia Winter Studio, when it will be updated, and I will be updating it, of course, I will be sending everyone who subscribed notifications, right, through the emails. That's what I will be doing. So that's one way. Okay, that's one way to see it. Okay, like spreading whipped cream over my grown area with a cherry on it. I had this scenario with the girls before, okay, with the couples before, okay, and we were doing it on their breasts and on their private parts, okay. If you would like this scenario to happen for you, okay, there are two options here. One option, I usually suggest to book a hot and sexy model, because then model can lick it off. Okay, I already see there, just the beginning of the shoot. Okay, just whipping the cream and putting a cherry is just the beginning of a story. Okay, it has to be an ending straight away. So someone is eating that up. Okay, that's the full story situation, right? That's how we'll roll. That's what I would suggest. Okay, that's what I would suggest. So you have two options here at my studio: to do it yourself, okay, to whip it and clean it up to yourself, or to hire a model. Okay, that's how I would do it, because you see, when I'm shooting, I have camera in my hands. I don't get my hands dirty. You understand? That's how it goes. So for that reason, I always, when we need assistant, okay, I always hire models, or we will have an assistant. But then, you know, the bloke will come and the guy will be putting this cream. I don't think you would want that, right? So I don't think you would want this assistant to be there. You better hire a model. Okay, hi, beautiful. I agree. It's good that you agree. Use herring. What is herring? It's a fish. Is that a fish? Is that a fish? Okay. Contigo. No, I don't speak any Spanish. Where do I sign up? Go to Julia Winter Studio online on Google. Just Google it on Chrome and find my website and sign up. That's one option. Another option is to go on Telegram. Okay, Telegram is a chit chat situation like WhatsApp. Okay, what it offers services like social media, and you can create their pages, you can create their profiles, you can create their private places, right? It's like social media. Okay, Telegram. That's where I just open, and that's where I will be developing and working on my website and Telegram. Okay, social media channels, there will be just glimpse of me. Okay, so that's where you can sign up. Right. Thank you so much tonight for a great information and a great chat. And it was lovely to see you, everyone, and be with you here. Okay. If you want to have, your questions answered, right? And maybe you want to adjust. I have million questions anyway. Okay. It's not that I'm saying that I need your questions, but if you would like me to send a question, if you have a question about certain things that you are interested, I will put it into a next live topic, for example, tomorrow, and I will answer that. Okay, that's how it works. Right, and for now, thank you so much and have a good night. It is 8 o'clock here in London, so I'm ending the stream. Thank you so much for watching. Ending.